What's up? My name is Reviews for Success, aka Jonathan Panda. Welcome to my channel. I got you. So I did all the math problems so you don't have to do them. All you have to do is follow through the video and I got you. And remember, these numbers may vary between whatever state you live in. So your weekly check, your weekly gross check will consist of $800. So what I did was I multiplied 20 times 40. 20 represents the hourly rate that you make at your job. 40 represents the amount of hours worked in a week. And in total, it gives me $800. So that's your weekly check. All right, next. Now let's figure out your annual salary. So for this right here, I took 52. 52 represents the amount of weeks in a year. And 800 represents the weekly check. So from what we did in the last calculation, 800 is your weekly check. And we came up with $41,600. So that's going to be your annual salary. All right. Now let's figure out your monthly salary. So for your monthly salary, we took your annual salary of $41,600, which represents your annual salary. And we divided it by 12. 12 represents the months in a year. And after doing that problem, we came up with 3,467, which represents your monthly salary. All right. Taxes. Whew, nobody likes taxes. I don't either. Now we got to do the hard stuff. So taxes, as Americans, we ought to pay taxes. So let's say your taxes take up 20% of your check. So we're going to take your monthly check of $3,467 and multiply it times 20. 20 represents the tax percentage. And it gives us 693.4. That's the amount of taxes you will have to pay every month with that salary, that $20 an hour salary. All right, so now let's continue doing the math. All right, so now let's figure out your monthly salary after taxes. So we take your salary before taxes, $3,467, and we subtract the amount of taxes that we came up with. So we take that number minus 693.4, and we came to find $2,773.6. So that's going to be your monthly salary after taxes. 2,773.6. Now that's still a lot of money. So don't be mad. All right. So now let's figure out how much rent you can afford. So typically apartments ask that you can afford the apartment more than one time. So let's say they say you have to be able to afford 2 times the rent. You can only afford an apartment that costs $1,734. Now, let's say you have to be able to afford 2.5 times the rent. You can only afford $1,387. All right, so now let's say you have to afford 3 times the rent, which is $1,156. And I think 3 times the rent is the most reasonable rent. Because if you make $3,467, I don't think renting an apartment that costs $1,734 or $1,387 is reasonable. And honestly, $1,156 isn't reasonable in my opinion either. And housing has literally inflated in terms of cost of living. Since 1985, I believe, the percentage of housing that has increased in terms of price is staggering. And we're living through a housing crisis right now. So if you want to figure out how much rent you can afford, this video right here will probably be a good tool for you to use if you are looking for an apartment. My name is Reviews for Success. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know about how you feel about the video. Leave a comment down below, and also write down any comments on what you'd like for me to figure out for you, or if you make $30 an hour, $35 an hour, let me know. But anyways, I'll see you on the next video. And if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you like this video and subscribe. Peace.